Very good evening and welcome back to the Magic Kingdom here at Walt Disney World, because tonight it's time for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It's my third time doing the event here. I absolutely love it, and it's great to be back here in 2018 celebrating Halloween in style at Walt Disney World. Now of course it is a family event, but what you get here is absolutely fantastic. It's a separate ticketed event, meaning that it's not part of a standard day in Magic Kingdom, but you do get so much for the money that you pay for it. You've got the nighttime parade that I look forward to seeing, of course, the Boo to You parade. You also get Hallowishes, which is the nighttime spectacular on Cinderella's castle, which has also got an awesome ending with the 360 fireworks all around. Along with that, there's the Hocus Pocus villains show on the stage down at the bottom. You got loads of different treats, and for this year there's some new bits as well, some changes to Space Mountain. More about that when we go up there. And there's also a live actor, or a few live actors around Pirates of the Caribbean. Along with that, lots of exclusive character meets, festive atmosphere throughout, of course decorations down Main Street and around other areas of the park, and different soundtracks as well. So much to look forward to at this event. Now Alex is running a little bit late. I'm not too sure why. He was acting a bit suspicious before we got here. I think he's up to something. But yeah, I've made our way to Magic Kingdom. Now the event starts at 7 o'clock and runs till midnight. It's just gone 6 o'clock now, so there's about an hour to go. And you'll notice a little bit later on, obviously at the moment, all the normal Main Street music's playing. After 7 o'clock, all that stops, it goes to all party music, stuff like Michael Jackson, Thriller, and the atmosphere is crazy, all the lights change, even things like in the clock just up there as well here on Town Square in City Hall, that's got like a red light behind it. The atmosphere really changes. But yeah, like you can see all the decorations around. Like if you look behind me over there, God, the sun's bright. What the hell is he dressed as? I was not... What is going on? Oh my God. What are you doing?
I'm still on the railroad. Hello.
Are you a leprechaun?
Why are you not dressed up?
Oh my God.
You said you had this fancy dress tonight.
Come down these steps. Come down here. Come down here. I can't quite believe it. What's going on?
I'm dressed up.
Oh, I must say, doesn't he look awesome? So hang on a minute. What's a leprechaun got to do with Disney? Explain the logic behind that one.
Well, you know, it's a special trip to me, and you know, I've not had much good luck the last 12 months, and I thought, you know what, this might bring a bit of luck on my side. You know, top of the morning to you, laddie.
Well, there you go. Wow, it's your first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, so it's good to see you made an effort.
Yeah, I even grew facial hair just for this event.
You know, it looks so like...
It's really real.
Don't pull it. Yeah, it looks really real. Now the event of course starts, like I mentioned just, we're a little bit early. You come in through the gate just here at the side of Town Square, where you actually come down the back here of the buildings for Main Street USA. Of course the event's sponsored by M&M's. And you can see here you've got this archway that runs across, big inflatable archway. That's new, that wasn't here last time I did this event 2 years ago. Maybe they had it last year, but like I say, I wasn't here. And this is the point where we collect our bags so we can get candy, candy station. Hey, get your bags and collect all your candy as you go around the park. Really excited for this one, our third Halloween event of the year already. Loving it. There we are, get the bags. Thank you very much. Hey, look at the bags there. Also, so we get loads of treats throughout the night. Weather is, oh brilliant, weather's already looking good as well. I must say Cinderella's castle also looks great from this angle. We might be behind in what would normally be a backstage area, but it certainly looks great as well from this angle.
See my secret mechanism for opening these bags?
Go on. Hey, there you go. Right, let's get in. So there's just a few minutes to go then until 7 o'clock and the official start time of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And we're going to start off tonight over at Space Mountain in Tomorrowland, which for the first time has got some changes this year. As you can see here with the sign out the front, it says tonight's flights will soar to a high energy soundtrack through complete darkness. So basically they're going to turn all the lights and special effects off in there. It's quite dark already, but obviously there's still a few bits in there that I assume are going to be turned off. So it'll be pitch black inside the mountain and a high energy soundtrack, which I've not heard yet, but I assume it's going to be quite a dance sort of upbeat track, so I look forward to that one. And yeah, just a few minutes to go, 25 minutes standby at the moment, so if we're getting it now, by the time we get onto the ride, we'll get the change to this one. I will take the GoPro on just for a little bit. I don't think you'll be able to see absolutely anything at all, but you'll get to hear a little bit of the soundtrack and a bit of our reactions whilst we're going around as well. So we'll see you when we come off, and we'll review this experience at the start of our adventure at Mickey's Not So Scary. Let's go. Off we go on the Halloween version of Space Mountain. Here's the cloth. Oh, it's pitch black. Oh my God. I can see nothing. And here's a little sample of the audio for you. I was really not expecting that to be anywhere near as good as what it was. You heard a little bit of the audio what's playing in there, and I must say, it's not quite what I was expecting soundtrack wise. I thought it might be like a dance track. It was more like rock music, but we certainly did that at the right time. It's just gone 7:20 now, and yeah, the standby line looks a lot bigger than it was when we went in. Oh, still advertised at 25, but it's out there now, so probably not. I reckon that'll go up in a moment. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. And when we say lights out, it literally was all the lights out on the lift hill, the tunnels at the start and at the end. It was pitch black, and we were lucky enough to be in the front two seats as well. Alex right in the front, then me just behind. And yeah, really good, wasn't it, that?
Yeah, I'm loving it so far. We've had a really good night, haven't we, thus far?
Right, it's only just got started.
We're 25 minutes in, it's a good atmosphere, and this looks like it's going to be even greater atmosphere too. So, you know, I'm positive about tonight, definitely.
Yeah, so this is one of two different dance parties. There's one here in Tomorrowland, and also one in Fantasyland. And of course, this one here, we've got Mike and Sully from Monsters Inc. out the front just there, and it's weird to be in the park and hearing obviously outside music, so to speak. Normally it's all themed music, and it'll be the same when we walk down Main Street USA. We're going to make our way over to Adventureland and towards Pirates of the Caribbean to go and see that. And yeah, the actors inside. Here they are. Here's Sully over here, look. Oh, we got some Sully fans down here. We love it. Right then, it's only 7:30 and we're on to our second experience of the night. Time to check out Pirates of the Caribbean, which this year, for the first time ever, has got live actors. Now, I don't think there's many on the actual ride itself. I know there is at least one. However, around the queue line and the entrance area, there does seem to be some actors, so hopefully we're going to get to see those in just a moment. But yeah, loving the projection up there, all the effects. And yeah, what we got? Oh, we got Jack Sparrow, have we, out on the right hand side. It's worth pointing out that the character meet and greets at Mickey's Not So Scary are what really get the lines. It gets crazy sometimes. Normally the rides aren't too bad. I mean, what's this going to be? Maybe half an hour tops? Maybe even less than that. 25 minutes. We're right on Pirates. And hopefully we're going to get some actors action. Yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me at Halloween.
Which one of you has a key then? Come on, it's not my fault, I'm in here. You watch that golden pirate beach. That's a bad pirate. Good luck to you, man.
Right, Henry find gun party. He's on a loose yeah. There's a bounty on his head too. Not the paper towel kind, I mean money. And so, yeah, at least you would split the reward. What do you say? Split the reward, maybe?
I'll try and
come on,
find
I drew the poster up.
I'll see if I can find him somewhere.
Right.
He's got to be somewhere.
There now! Look at the tides. Are you looking for me then? Yes.
Yeah.
Did you think you were gonna catch me? And get a reward? But if you thought that, you're probably living in a fantasy land. That's probably your next stop anyway. Happy Thunder Beats on your way.
So we actually only waited about 15 minutes there for Pirates of the Caribbean. I very much enjoyed the live action aspect of that. There was only 3 actors, so there's one that was in the cage in the queue line, and of course there was a guy with a banner, and he was showing us and warning us about the character that we were going to meet on the ride. And of course it was Gunpowder Pete. He was saying, oh, you need to go out there and try and find him, look out for him and watch out. And of course we did see him, and he was on a bridge around halfway through the ride. And I must say he was nicely lit. He was also mic'd up as well, so we could hear what he was saying. Really interactive with the boats. I like that a lot. And I know there's only 3 actors on there, but I really feel like this is something what Disney could improve on in the future and really build it up and maybe even add more to it and onto other attractions as well. Can you imagine something similar on Haunted Mansion? Maybe some other rides in the park? I really do like that idea. And of course they've incorporated the character into it. Of course in the queue line adds a bit of fun as well. And yeah, everybody really seemed to enjoy that one on there. And we really liked that. And of course all the lighting out here looks great. I mean, Magic Kingdom always looks great at night anyway with all the lighting. But at Halloween the park really comes alive. And I must say I was very impressed with that one. We're doing really well, but we're now going to make our way back over towards Cinderella Castle because of course Main Street USA goes all Halloweenified for the season. Of course you've got all the wreaths with the flashing Mickeys in, it all looks beautiful. So we'll go down there, I'll show you a few shots of that, and then we're going to watch the villain show, Hocus Pocus, and of course I'll share some highlights. As far as I know it's not changed since last time, but it's a brilliant show, action-packed, all your Disney villains in there, and some really good special effects with an awesome soundtrack as well. So far we've done well. We've only got one more ride that's been changed, so to speak, for Halloween, and that is of course the teacups over in Fantasyland, and we'll be sure to catch those a little bit later on. We didn't want to get there too early, we wanted to make sure it was dark because they've added a complete new sound and lighting package, and I must say it looks absolutely incredible. So stick about for that one, and we'll go and see it later on, maybe after we've seen the Boo to You Halloween Parade. Anyway, let's head over towards Central Plaza and Main Street, and I'll show you a few shots before we watch the show.
Let's get freaky, creepy, and all bug out. Very scary.
Town Square looks absolutely fantastic as always. I especially like the Pumpkin Man with the smashed drum, what says Main Street Band on it. That's one of my favourites, along with the Mickey heads here in the wreaths on the lamppost. I think they look fantastic. And of course all the lighting that's all programmed to the music. It's really strange coming down Main Street and not hearing that music loop, or of course hearing Nighttime Spectacular. And also you're in here and all the little lights on the buildings are all turned off, and they're all floodlit in green, blue, all these spooky different colours, and it does look absolutely fantastic. Like I say, it's quite expensive, this event. I'd certainly recommend checking out Disney's official site to look at ticket prices, but in my opinion it really is worth it, and especially if you do it on one of the quieter nights. As you can see, it's peak coming in time now, and there's not many people making their way into this event down Main Street USA. Anyway, we're going to make our way down to the Castle Forecourt stage for our first show of the night. Quite a few shows that we're going to see, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this one, the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular. And yeah, this is a really good show. Of course, it'll be Alex's first time seeing it as well. I think he's just getting a drink in Starbucks, getting a milk, and of course I'll share some highlights of the show over the next few minutes. We'll see you down at the stage.
Good evening, friends. Tonight on All Hallows Eve, your world and the magical world collide for but one night. A night filled with a little trick, a little treat, and a bit of hocus pocus.
Why isn't it obvious? We're back in the living world.
The living world.
Yes, don't you understand? No. We've harnessed the magic now within this kingdom. Took her back for but one night.
One night's all I need.
Oh, we shall make it a grand night.
Winnie.
Little spellbinding tricks and treats.
Winnie.
A night that will long be remembered. Winnie! What? Is it?
Dr. Facilier, also known as the Shadow Man.
Shadow Man.
Shadow Man.
So You got a soul, don't you? Make your wildest dreams come true. I got voodoo, I got hoodoo, I got things I ain't even tried. And I have Reformation Central. Transmogrification Central. Can you feel it? You're changing, alright. Boogies on. You know, the shadow on the moon at night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright.
Pretty boogie, nefarious nightmare.
Yes. Boogeyman, what makes you so scary, you overstuffed potato sack?
I'm the stuff of your worst nightmare. That would make it work so nice. A roly-poly sadness is dying a little spice. So.
From the underworld's ungodly domain, we call forth its ruler of death and disdain. Come and inspire with devious plots, a desire for pearls.
Now you're
So you just saw a few minutes of highlights there from Hocus Pocus. I watched that a couple of years ago and it was a new show back then. Very much enjoyed it, even more so I think this time. The effects in that are great. Of course the pyrotechnics on the stage coming from the cauldron, behind the castle as well. And of course that moment towards the end of the show where all them villains come onto the stage is a really good point actually to get right down here quite early towards the front. And it's great to video them, of course. Get them on your Snapchat if you want to. I know a lot of people love looking at the villains. Me too actually. And I think they're really good in this show. It's a really nice production. I prefer it to the one that was here before. As much as I enjoyed the soundtrack in that one before, I feel like this is an overall better show. And like I say, all the fire effects and everything, it makes you really want Disney to do more with the villains. I'd love to see more rides based on the villains. Even like a villains theme park is something that me and Alex have spoke about. I mean, if any Imagineers are watching this, you never know. It's something what I think would work really well. It doesn't need to be massive, but imagine like a massive dive coaster or something themed around Maleficent. You know, you could do so much. You really could with that. Oh, but no, it's an awesome show. I think Alex enjoyed that.
I loved
as well.
it. Yeah,
first time
I
Hocus
looking at
Pocus.
the castle. It's mesmerising. Yeah, I agree. Like a villain's like Disney park. Oh, it'd be like the dream, wouldn't it? Like a big horrible evil castle lair or whatever.
Oh, it could work so well.
Don't tempt us. Don't tempt. Otherwise, we might become Imagineers and do it ourselves. Yeah. I really like Hocus Pocus, absolutely great production. It's like something that really captivates the audience, and I've never seen anyone so engrossed in a show as Sean, and that was saying something for Sean. He was, you know, eyeballs straight on the stage.
Yeah,
so
I really liked it.
Really impressed. Very, very good. I loved it.
A bit of a Disneyland Paris special soundtrack playing now. Yeah, we're not
too many Disney parks we've done now.
Oh, it's great though that we've seen them all, it really is. And anyway, right, I'm going to show you some highlights. I'll say highlights, I'll film a lot of this. It's the Boo to You Halloween Parade. I absolutely love this. Saw it for the first time in 2014 when I came to the event. Loved it that much that I came back again. I bought another ticket for this event just to come and see the parade. So here we go, I'll show you a few shots of this parade. Of course, we'll talk about it afterwards. Then we head up towards Fantasyland, go and see the teacups and all the lighting on there. And of course, we've still got Hallowishes to come at 10:15 this evening. We'll see you after the parade and we'll talk quite a bit about it. Oh my God, look how purple my teeth look.
everybody say, woo! Oh, that's amazing! Happy Harvest! Happy Harvest! Happy Halloween!
Hello there!
Oh, sure!
You get some candy! You get some candy! Everybody get some candy!
Oh, it was absolutely amazing to watch that parade again. It really is one of my favourite ever Disney parades, and it's well worth coming to this event just to see that. Absolutely stunning. Normally I'd show you just highlights, but I think I showed you all of that parade. I absolutely loved it, nearly as much as I think I love what I can see in front of me here. We've come up to see Badass Teacups, and oh my god, look at the lighting package. New for Halloween this year. Look at this. That is what I'm talking about. Wow. So obviously they've added all these moving heads and power cans all up there in the ceiling. And of course they're all coloured pink as well. A different soundtrack. You've got to come to this event to see stuff like this.
It's got a little bit of a Mad Tea Party feel about it, hasn't it? I like it.
A lot more crazy.
It's great. We should do this more often. More times of the year would be very, very nice. Wow. All the water's draining out now.
Oh. Smoke machines and everything. Well, bravo, Magic Kingdom, that is brilliant.
Wow, that was gorgeous.
Oh, I really like that. And we will have a ride on it. Obviously, Hallowishes is coming up soon, so we don't want to risk the line. I don't think it's too bad, maybe 10 minutes, but we're just going to get a drink and have a quick restroom stop for the fireworks. But yes, boo to you, Halloween parade.
Boo to you,
you and you and you.
Happy Halloween.
It sounds
like
like
Halloween
great.
for another month and 4 days.
Oh, it's been going on since August, remember?
Oh,
Come
mate,
on.
I'm tired of Halloween already. Start Christmas yet. And the moon climbs high on the dead old tree. Oh, why is this playing in the background? I don't know on Alice, but you know what? I'm having a great night, so who cares?
There you are. Parade, you enjoyed it?
Happy Halloween.
I think you enjoyed it. Yeah, it's fantastic, it really is.
To you.
What was your favourite float, Alex?
Halloween.
What was your favourite float? Is it the same as mine?
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. And he also liked that the live, like the band on there as well.
The band
I know
goes,
it's not actually real, but it sounds good.
And the spades. Like, I want one of those spades. I want to terrorise people with a spade.
But it scares me every time, especially when they go down Main Street. I'm scared they're going to like mark it all. Maybe they re-tarmac after Halloween.
You saying the universal word.
Oh God, you can't say that around there. You can't say universal.
Oh, you said it.
Oh no.
Happy Halloween.
A lot of people say that soundtrack's a bit like, oh, they're not a fan of it. But me personally, I really like the soundtrack. And of course, when you're in there in person instead of listening to it at home on your computer, I just like it's really enjoyable. And of course, you get all the sound effects. It's got the audio that cuts out on the different floats and everything as well. So yeah, it's a really good parade. And like I say, it's one of my favourite ever Disney parades. Really good atmosphere.
Boo to you and you and you and you. I'm going to the loo.
And we'll see you down at Hallowishes. We'll get a good spot. Like I say, with this fireworks show, it has got 360 fireworks all the way around Magic Kingdom. It's the only show here apart from like New Year, Christmas time to do that. So it's well worth coming to see and get a ticket for that. Honestly, this event, in my opinion, well worth the money. I love it every time I come here. Yes, I spent $70 odd to come in, but I think it's well worth it. And stuff like the teacups really make it this year. I'm loving these different experiences, what they're doing on the rides. Really adds more to the events. And yeah, we'll see you down there for Hallowishes. And of course, I'll show you some highlights coming up now in the video, and I'll talk about it more afterwards.
Grinning ghosts come out to socialize. Welcome, my friends, to the most spirited season of them all. I am your host, your ghost host. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Pumpkin scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween, everybody make a scene, trick or treat till the never come.
Come with the Caspian Sea. I'll give you all a little treat. Fortunate so true. Next year we'll be dressing like me. Fortunate and ambitions of men. Be prepared.
Attention now, who's on the boogeyman? Hey! Boogie, boogie!
Some highlights there then from Happy Hallowishes. I really do enjoy that fireworks show, and of course it's all about that finale, isn't it? Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the rest of it, but throughout that I'm just waiting for that finale to know just how impressive it is. 360 fireworks all the way around Magic Kingdom. Absolutely love that. Of course, hosted by your ghost host there in the Haunted Mansion. Really good soundtrack on there. Yeah, just overall a very enjoyable show. Again, worth coming to this event just for that. Everything, in my opinion, that you see at this event really makes the ticket price worthwhile. Yes, it's expensive, but I feel like I get my money's worth every time. And I can't wait to bring Charlotte out here next year. She'll be dressed, well, we'll both dress up next year for that, and I can't wait. Really looking forward to Charlotte's reaction, to be honest, and after coming out here with lots of friends, it'll be nice to actually come out here with my girlfriend and really share them Disney moments together and have them moments watching the fireworks arm in arm. And yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be really special.
What are you like in skin-tight superhero lycra?
What?
You're going to dress up, you say?
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know about that. Hallowishes, you like that?
Yeah, really, really nice show. Like the 180 degrees of fireworks were very, very nice. The soundtrack's good. It's feel good. There's no slow and just boring scenes. It's very consistent. It's very pretty, and it has everybody going, it's like a fly to a fly trap. It's amazing. Wonderful. Really enjoyed it. Very, very good.
Yeah, and it's not the longest of shows. It's not the most it's got not the most technology in it really. It's not really using projections. It's more like watching the castle in different colours and stuff like that. But don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it. Brilliant show. I do think that it might get updated in the next couple of years, though it wouldn't surprise me if we get an announcement about maybe utilising the projections more, but hopefully that doesn't mean there'll be less fireworks in it, because with it being that upcharged ticketed event, I really like the fact that it's got the more fireworks in. Yeah, no problem. So it's just a brilliant show, very enjoyable. You do just get it once on your party night, but like you saw there, we got a really good view. We only got there 5 or 6 minutes before the show. We weren't waiting about for absolutely ages for it. And yeah, same with the parade really. We were there just a few minutes before and got a good spot just like on the second row, so to speak. Really good.
I think the only bug Sean and I found with the show, and it's the same thing we found with Happily Ever After, the audio levels are quite quiet. Unlike Teacups, the audio levels around Central Plaza are a lot quieter, and Main Street, I would say, are a lot lower than we expected. So I don't know why that is. It's maybe we're just, we've seen that much, and we probably lost count of how loud the volume is.
I definitely think that the audio is quieter here. I mean, we've done all the Disney parks around the world. You compare it to Disneyland Paris, the audio quality. I know they recently had new speakers like the other year, but the audio quality here is really quite low. In fact, if someone was talking quite loudly behind you, then you'd be able to hear that over the spiel going on the speaker system, which for Disney show isn't great. So hopefully that'll get rectified and sorted out shortly. But anyway, we're next on the Teacups.
Time for a rave.
So come along, let's go and see the Mad Hatter, the smoke machines, all the lights, and yeah, let's go for a bit of POV action on this one.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go, it's party time with the Mad Hatter. Starts off with all the bar cans around the side. This looks awesome. Oh yes. Here we go. Really like this. Brilliant. How magical is this going to be for kids? They're going to love it.
I can't hear you because it's very loud, but it's going to be very magical for kids, isn't it? There.
It is. Wow. There we go. I like that a lot. I'd love to see Disney do more stuff like this to attractions. Really like the changes what they've done to the 3 rides for this year.
Silly and who loves to dance, but you gotta have a little room to dance. So everybody spread out and show us your best dance move.
Hello. Woo! Dance party! Yeah!
Yeah, that's it, you guys got it. Somebody clap your hands to the beat.
And you jump, get your body shaking, wishing you could just do it. Here we go.
Yeah! Come on, throw some more out! Yeah! Oh, that is.
Somebody swing.
Yeah.
Literally what you think you've seen.
You still feel like you're in a Disney park, a Magic Kingdom park?
I feel like I'm in like Fever or Pop World or something.
Just with Disney characters. Wherever you see that, it means treats.
Sweets time, here we go.
Time. Yeah, let's go. This one's inside Monsters Inc. Comedy Laugh.
You got a good joke, by the way.
Go on.
No, have you got a good joke?
Oh no, I'm not. No, surely you have. Come on.
Oh, I can do it.
What are
I
your
can do it.
impression now? Can I have an Irish theme joke because you dressed as a leprechaun?
Well, what do you call an Irishman buried underground? Pete.
Oh, he had the thing then. He had the thing.
Because it's Halloween, I can get a Halloween joke. Why did the skeleton go to the party alone?
Come on.
He had nobody to go with.
Hey, apparently this is one of the better treat zones. Like I say, when you see that outside, like the big inflatable that's bright orange, that means it's a treat zone, and you bag what you get given at the start of the event. You can come and fill it up with some
It's really spooky in here. Oh, spooky joke, actually. I've got a really good one for you. You're going to like this. Did I tell you about my friend who was accidentally crushed by the bottom end of the piano?
No.
I didn't really tell many people about it. His funeral was very low-key.
Oh, here we go. That's it. Get your bag filled.
Are you filming me to it?
Yeah, I'm filming you get the bag filled.
All right, thank you.
Happy Halloween!
Thank you very much.
That's it, go. In we go.
It's getting heavy now.
Oh my god, it's like a behind the scenes tour, this, isn't it? Oh,
We may not have enough power to open the exit doors. But it's still in show condition.
Well, I do like it a lot.
Alright, just about how. Oh, wait, I get some more treats on the exit.
I can't deal with all this chocolate. I've
Well,
lost a stone.
Loving the dance party out there in Tomorrowland. That's really good. There is another one as well, but I think that's Disney Junior characters. Hello?
Time to show.
It's tomorrow.
Oh, bro.
You have good, but your fast pass. There we are. More treats. Get your bag open. Come on. Get your bag filled. Here we go.
Thank you very much.
Hey. There we are. Oh. Let's have a look inside your bag. Not bad, not bad. Do you want some, viewers? Do you want some? Go on, give them some. Enjoy your Skittles.
Not the exit door.
I just want to say a big congratulations really to all the cast members that work here on these long nights especially for this fantastic crowd control.
It's not just for us, by the way, it's just that everybody's moving this way, but how efficient is this?
Like, honestly, look at this, like, it's so organised, everybody on the right hand side. Like, if only we could have this in our British theme bars. It's brilliant. Obviously, everybody coming this way over the bridge on the left, everybody going that way to the right.
Happy Halloween.
We just watched the parade again. Obviously, you saw the highlights from it earlier. We watched it from Central Plaza, just in front of the castle this time. We're going around for a look at Haunted Mansion. Normally, there's a couple of actors out the front, like a photo opportunity, and yeah, also the lighting.
It's like a funnel. It's like a great big
I love
funnel.
that. Honestly, it's just. I feel like sometimes people overlook it, and that is a really
It's like a massive,
amazing.
ginormous Disney funnel, and I love it.
Like the
It's great.
operation there is crazy.
Very good.
Yeah, so any cast members watching, you all do an amazing job. And let's go around and have a look at the exterior of the Haunted Mansion. I can't believe it. You're getting more candy. More candy. How much candy do you want?
It's not nice to shame me about it, alright? I don't agree with my choice to fill the bag up with more. Hello,
Candy! Fill it up.
Thank
Get
you
it
so
in.
much.
Oh, yeah.
I don't agree with you fueling my addiction for chocolate, but thank you M&M's for your kind sponsorship of my meal tonight.
Oh, here we go. Look at this lighting. This is quite nice. And look at the mansion. Oh my God, that looks even better than usual. All the mist. Oh, it looks gorgeous. I mean, there's no changes inside the ride. But like I say, I'd love to see some actors inside the ride, a bit like what they've done with Pirates of the Caribbean. But yeah, like a little tip for you as well. If you do want to do a couple of night rides after that second parade, and to be honest, after Hallowishes, the park really quietens down.
10-minute wait.
Yeah, 10-minute wait, and we're hoping to go and have a ride on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train because we've not actually done it yet this trip. Yeah, just have a little walk down the exit.
By the way, I can't feel my arm. This sack of candy is that heavy.
Great round. Oh, there you go. You can have the magic photo with the lantern. That's quite a good one to get. Just a little walk down here. Yeah, they used to have a couple of actors around here. It doesn't look like there is any more, or maybe there is any at certain times. I mean, we're getting on quite late now. It's 20 to midnight. But yeah, look at this down here.
Every little bit of it is cool.
That's what I mean. Even if you're not riding it, it's worth coming down the exit just to have a little look at the lighting and get some photos and video. It looks stunning. And that's quite a cool photo opportunity as well. And obviously, if you...
The ambience of the mist, the lighting, and just the general, you know, feel of this area of the park is stunning.
Look at that. It's worth coming down here just to see it. I'm glad they've put all the lighting on it yet again, and of course all the mist up there. Really nice. And it's the little things for me, because obviously you've got like the little flickering lights up in the top windows. I'm pretty sure they're there all the time, but obviously all this additional lighting really makes for a beautiful facade and one of Disney's best actually, especially in these light levels.
Like the smoke's rising from the ground.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Like, you know, like they used to have a couple of actors sat on that bench just up there, which was quite nice. Like I said, I'm not sure if maybe they did earlier on or not.
If you're walking down the queue line, maybe we can't see.
Yeah, but no matter what, come down here and have a look at the exterior. But like I said, we're going to have a ride on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and yeah, we'll see you back down on Main Street, where we'll wrap up this vlog from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. My third time doing it, and yeah, it certainly doesn't disappoint. I love it every single time. We'll see you a little bit later. So, Mr. Pumpkin, tell me how long we just waited for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train in the dark. 10 minutes, Sean. 10 minutes for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It's unheard of, isn't it? Really good night ride though, that one. Certainly recommend it. Just thought I'd come into the Emporium here on Main Street, USA, and just show you some of the merchandise before we wrap up the vlog. Obviously, you've got your ears just here. I'll try and tell you some prices as well. What we got? Oh, there you go. $27.99 plus tax. Obviously, you've got to remember that over here, plus tax. That's quite a nice t-shirt, isn't it? Happy Halloween 2018. I'm just here for the candy. I'm not a big fan of that design personally. I do prefer that one there on the right. Of course, you've seen that I've had my skulls on from Universal, but you can also get these just here as well. The little flashy pumpkins. You got the ears with the lights in there, quite nice, aren't they? I like those ones. Really pretty. Oh, they are. I wasn't expecting that. And then over here you got like a little kids section as well. A little dress there for the kids, t-shirts as well. Of course, all your characters. These, obviously you can go around and get your candy at home. They're quite cute, aren't they? Little smiling Mickey on the pumpkin there, quite nice ones. Glows in the dark as well, there you go. Plenty of the baskets just over there. Brilliant. More stuff down here. Well, that's quite nice. Oh, there you go, a countdown to Halloween. We could do one of those at Theme Park Worldwide.
You do keep forgetting, don't you, sometimes?
They are, that'd be it, good. Disney would need a long one though, wouldn't they?
I feel like a leathery canvas. I want candy.
I want candy, that's quite nice.
I want candy.
Oh, God. More of the buckets. There we are. Oh, it feels really real, that does, but it's not. Oh, there you are, it's actually out here, look. 30 days until Halloween. That's it. Is that actually right? I don't think it is. All sorts of stuff over here. I've already seen that stuff there. Here we are. These are quite nice, look. I'm just here for the candy yet again. They like that saying, trick or treat. Goofy. Oh, I quite like the mat down the bottom there. Which way? It's quite a good one. Yeah, some really good merch. I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, you've got all your standard like Haunted Mansion style stuff, Jack Skeleton. Here in the Emporium route, we'll make our way down to Town Square and wrap up tonight's vlog. We've loved it tonight. It's probably my favourite night of the trip so far, actually. Here at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So there we are then, it's come to the end of our night here at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party in the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. Very much enjoyed it. Like I say, it's my third time doing this event and I'm really impressed yet again. Definitely my favourite Halloween party that I've ever done, and I feel like the additions on the rides have really made that much so that if it was a busy night you really wouldn't get everything in, so you certainly got to prioritise what you want to do the most. Highlights for me, I really enjoyed that ride on Space Mountain, the actors of course on Pirates, the teacups, great to see Hallowishes again. To be honest, it's really hard to pick a highlight because this event is really solid. Of course, in terms of ticket prices, it varies from around $70 to over $100, depending on when you book it, for what dates, how far in advance. And yeah, it's well worth every penny in my opinion. Get yourself into Magic Kingdom and come and check it out. The atmosphere is incredible. Of course, down here on Main Street, all the additional shows, the lighting, stuff what you wouldn't normally see during a normal operating day at Magic Kingdom. And it's also worth pointing out as well that because there's no fast pass for this event, the ride queues are a lot shorter, hence why we only waited just 10 minutes for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. That is unheard of. So obviously, you want to come here and do the Halloween stuff, but if you do get a chance, certainly go and do a couple of rides towards the end. It really does quieten down near the end as well. And yeah, come here and make the most of it. Really good event. very much enjoyed it, and my favourite sort of atmosphere that I've had all year, I think. Really, really good. Brilliant. You enjoyed it, Alex? First ever one.
Oh, yeah, I'm mesmerised by the lighting on Main Street USA. I feel like I should be listening to like the intro music to Up, not this kind of bass thing. Oh, by the way, Disney, if you are listening, Mickey, if you're listening, we get it. You like Thriller, Michael Jackson. Slow down with the song request, Mickey. I know you like that song. But we've heard that song about 23 times tonight. That's no exaggeration.
Thriller has been a lot.
But it's a great event, a very, very good event. And to be honest, here's one for you. This is the best Halloween event I have ever done. And the best thing about it is no scare mazes, no scare zones, no scare attractions, nothing. Just the atmosphere and the buzz around this park is electric. I love it. And you know what? I'm not afraid to say that.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Halloween Horror Nights for the scares, of course. This for the family atmosphere. What an epic start to Halloween. And of course, check out our other vlogs here from the United States of America. We've done Halloween Horror Nights. Of course, we've done Hallow Scream at Busch Gardens. And now we've done Mickey's Not So Scary. And of course, coming up in a few weeks' time, we'll be doing all the Halloween events back in the UK and bring it on. Thank you very much for watching another vlog here on Scream Park Worldwide. Thanks Alex for a wonderful evening. And of course, thank you to Mickey and all his friends for a wonderful evening here at the party at Halloween. It's been absolutely awesome. I've loved it. Thanks for watching. And that means it's time to spook those credits. See you soon.